Hi guys, so for this video we'll be talking about Nyangvine and RoP or RO point in the game. Mainly we will talk about what is Nyangvine and what is it for, and what is RoP and what is it for, and the main topic for this video, which is where can we get the Nyangvine and RoP, and how many in total can you get on a daily basis. So let's begin. What is Nyangvine and what is it for? So Nyangvine is the main currency, or one of the main currency of the game. So it's used to refresh dungeons or PvP attempts or duel points or the labyrinth tickets. You can also use the Nyangvine to reconstruct cards. And of course, you can use the Nyangvine to buy the items available in the shop, the daily shop, or in the box. There. And you can also use the Nyangvine for the secret shop, buy cards in the secret shop. Okay, so RoP. What is RoP? RoP is the Ragnarok points, so it's primarily used for the players to be able to buy in the market. So in short, you can't buy anything without an RoP or the Ragnarok point. Okay, so for Nyangvine, first up is of course the daily quest. So once you completed the daily quest, you will be able to receive 15 Nyangvine. So this is for free. Just finish all these quests and you get to receive it. Next is the tree. You can find this in the event, in the tree tab. So if you reach 360 minutes every day just being online, you can receive 100 Nyangvine for free. Number of Nyangvine in the tree can be doubled. This is if you purchase the golden vitamin package in the shop. So let's check that out. So here in the bottom, so the golden vitamin. So after purchase, 3 rewards are doubled for 28 days. So by definition, your Nyangvine per day once you reach 360 minutes would be 200, and then the Zenny that you get will also be doubled, and it's the same case with the materials. So whatever number of materials that you get will be doubled. Next is the pouring wheel. So as of the current update, we still have the pouring wheel. So by chance, you can still get Nyangvine from here. Depends on your luck, but since it's free, it's very useful for free-to-play players. And of course, lastly, in the shop, you can buy Nyangvines, but it's quite expensive. But of course, it's up to you. You can also purchase packages instead, so at least you still have other items besides the Nyangvine. So just check that out. Okay, so now for the RO point. So similar with the Nyangvine, you can also get free RO points in the daily quest once you finish it. So it's 50 RO point here once you finish the daily quests. And then for next is dispatch. With the current update, there are already 10 maps from Terra up to Karu, the West Cave. So with that, in the dispatch, we can use the trade right here. So per dispatch that you will complete, you can get 5 RO points. So right now, with the current update, you should be able to get at least 50 RO point just from completing the dispatch. For example, I think I have one here. This one. So once I select confirm, that's an additional 5 RO point. So again, by completing all of this with the current update, you can get 50 per day. So with the addition of the next maps or the future maps, so our ROP per day will increase. Next is the achievements. So this is quite a lot, but you'll have to go through this one at a time. So let's begin. So first is the card achievement. So here, right now I'm at level 7. So the card achievement only counts the successful upgrades. So if you upgrade a card and it fails, it doesn't count. The counter will not increase. So the only way that the counter will increase if the upgrade of the card is successful. So next is the purchase achievement. Here I'm at level 2. So it's quite simple. You just have to buy items in the secret shop. You don't have to buy the items that costs Nyang. So you can also buy items that just costs Zenny. For example, resin. And then okay, it increased from 244. Next is the crafting achievement. So right now I'm at level 9. So you can, the only time that you can craft anything, but if you craft in bulk, it still only counts as 1. So if you want to accelerate or increase the count of this immediately, you'll have to craft 1 by 1. So bulk crafting, it only counts as 1. Next is the disassembly achievement. So you can disassemble any gears, but like in crafting, if you disassemble in bulk, it still counts as 1. So maybe you can try to disassemble 1 at a time, but it's very tedious. So it's up to you. Next is the special achievement. So again, pretty straightforward. So you just have to craft 5-star gears. And last is the hunting achievement. So you just have to hunt monsters. So you will be able to finish this as you go over the game. Next is the event. I'm not sure how long will this last, but I'm assuming this is always available. So most likely I've done this already. So grow up your level adventurer. Once you reach job level 60, you get free 100 RoP. Okay. Another way to get RoP is through MVP summon. So if you have lots of MVP tickets, you can summon one, and per summon you can get 5 RoP as a reward. But the 5 RoP reward is only for the summoner. So those in your share base or in your team will not receive any RoP. So let's test that. I'm currently at 705, so I'm going to try to summon one. But since I'm very weak, I ask for help. And I'll change my weapon. Okay, so let's try it. Summon one. Alright, so as you can see, I got 5 RO point besides from the other rewards. So if we check now, I'm at 710. So that's one of the ways to get RoP. So I will also share this with you because in the daily shop there is MVP summon ticket available at 500 Nyangvine. So if you're really short in RoP and for some reason you need it right away, so you can purchase this at 500 Nyangvine, which means 500 Nyangvine is equal to 250 RoP once you consume all 50 MVP tickets. So if you ask me, is it worth it? If you really need the RoP, I can say that it's worth it. So the ratio is 2:1. It's not that bad, and you also get other rewards such as Ori or Elu, and chances of 3 to 4 star equipments. So this is a good trade for me if you ever find yourself needing of RoP, but try to save your Nyang as well. Okay, and another one is the pouring wheel. So here you can see you can get an RO point by chance. Another one is in the synergy. So in the synergy there are two. Dispatch synergy. So once you collect the companions, I haven't finished one. So if I got this one, I'll be able to receive the 30 RO point. So as of now, wala pa talaga, guys. Now let's check the PvP companion. There. So I got one. So this is what I'm talking about. So synergy. Once you complete a set, you'll be able to receive an RO point. Okay. So now I'm at 740. So this is the other ways you can get RO point. Next is the PvP rank reward. So it's about to end tomorrow. So the rank reward, depending on your rank, I'm at 344. Layo. So I'm at 344, so more or less I'll be getting 30 RO point for this week. So I think, yes, this is weekly. So number 1 is 100 RO point. And of course, last but not the least, in the shop. So you can just check out the packages available. There are RO points always available. So except this one. So it's up to you. Just check it out. You can also get RO points from the login rewards. This is the calendar. So you just have to check the dates when it will be available. But just to take note, I don't think the number of days here is equivalent to our current calendar, I mean the real world calendar. I'm not yet sure how it works, but since right now it's in the 4-day, but it's actually, in my time, it's November 15, so it doesn't equate to our current month. So I'm not sure where this is based. So I'm just giving you a warning. Okay, so to summarize, in total, in a day, you can get 150 free Nyangvine just by completing the daily quest and being online for 360 minutes. So that's the free. I'm not including what you can get from the pouring wheel. Now for the RO point, in a day, on a daily basis, you can get 100 RO point. This will be coming from, again, the daily quest. And if you complete all the 10 dispatch from the maps, because right now there are already 10 maps available. So again, that's 150 Nyangvine, 100 RO point per day. Okay, I hope this information is helpful for your planning. But if for some reason you really need RO points, so I recommend doing the MVP tickets, since one ticket would be 5 RO point. Okay, that's it.